Now that's cool, that's in a good spot. Oh, we should also probably make the color white. Actually, I might, oops, to prevent less code. Oh my head. I meant to copy it, but I fat fingered it. There we go. And I'm sorry guys, I'm a little still not exactly happy with the top of that. There we go. And now we can add a button down here and kind of some content right here. That'll look really cool. Oh, as well as the home button. So if you guys don't know what a class is, it's kind of like a static given property. So it's not static, but if you give an element a class, so you're not just giving h1 a class. So the best example would actually be using this. So if I gave one of these a class, then it would also take on the properties of that class as well as keep these properties. So we do that. So say I want this yellow, but this is a list link, so it's the LIA that I was just showing you guys. So if I want to make that yellow, it would make all three of these yellow. So how do I make just one of these yellow? Well, I could do an ID, or I could go through a class. I'll show you guys that real quick right now. So how to do a class is I just do I'm going to call it active. You can call it anything you want, but I'm calling it active because we're going to make whatever the current page is, it's going to be yellow. So we're just going to do that real quick. So active color yellow. Oop, I forgot to put it over here. So when you do that, this should be index the class equals active. That's how you get that in implemented. So when we come back here and I refresh the page, it should turn yellow. There we go, it's yellow, which is really cool. And oop, we actually need to make it so that when it doesn't actually get bigger. So basically what I just did right there was that I basically just made it so if you hovered over the one that was active, so the yellow one, it wouldn't get bigger. Because what's the point of getting bigger? Because you're already there. We don't want it to get bigger like that. So that's cool. So that works. That's cool. Let me know if you guys think I should change the fonts or anything, or add anything. If you guys have any ideas, I'm very open to them. I'd love to hear them. But yeah, so let's get some info under here. We really have to come up with a slogan, so I might just put kind of like a place mark there. So slogan here / description / post a description. And then we're actually going to want a button. And I'm looking to make this button transparent. So the button's actually way up here, which is not the biggest issue. We can actually, to utilize our H1 placement, we can actually make that H2. I'm actually going to move this just for right now, or well, I'm going to keep it there, but I want to really group everything together. So H2 only needs to fix its font. The font size, we can make it like 1 EM. We'll just see how that looks. So it seems, oh, it's right here. I didn't even notice. It doesn't seem like it took the position and margins into effect. So maybe it did, but since it's a different size, it really didn't move much. So margin top, we'll just make it like 5 EM. Okay, so there we're gonna have to push this down a lot, like 20. Even 25. Oops. 25 was too much, so we'll do 23. That's probably good. And we'll do like a 3 font size. Where did it go? I think because of the font size, it's changing dramatically. Go 2.5. Oops. I really don't know what I want here, so this is what happens when you guys want to make something on your own, is you don't get the luxuries of just kind of dragging and dropping or just telling it where you want something. You kind of just got to keep going at it yourself, unfortunately. So the margin left, we're actually gonna go, I don't know guys, I'm just guessing. What you can also do is do floats, so you can float left or right like we did up here, but I kind of wanted it in like an exact placement, so that's why I kind of decided to lay it out myself. But a little bit more. Alright, so that's cool there. And then if we get the email button around here, that'll look cool. And you guys can stay tuned for the next page of the website, which will involve much more work most likely. And you guys will be able to learn a lot more from that. I'm actually just going to call this email button and make it a class. And we're going to make it transparent, background transparent. Background color. And we're going to make it oops, I forgot to add the class. So class equals email button. So you guys can see right here, we need to really move it down and make it longer. We'll just make that 7 EM for now. And we're going to push this down dramatically. Alright, we really need to push this down so I can actually see what I'm doing. So we'll go up to the top here. We'll say margin top. These needs to come down a lot. I'm gonna go with 20 then. Still more. 30. That's about good. We might go like 32, 33. And now we can push it over to the left by doing margin left and saying, actually that's weird. Oh, I forgot to say email button up here so that it's absolute. This is probably way too much now. Yeah, see that? That's what we want. Alright, so that being said, we're going to have to make this smaller. About that size is good. 1 EM that. It's a little big of a button. 2.5, and we'll make this 0.5. And what I'm gonna do is make the font size 0.5 EM. Because I'm pretty sure it's, wow, that changed some stuff. Excuse me, guys. Whoops. I keep fat fingering this. I wonder what just happened. So that got a little smaller. What if we did like 1? Yeah. Alright, so width, we'll make this a 7. And the height, we'll make it a 2. So now we just need to drag that button down. So top, we're gonna do like, let's just do 20 to start. 25. Just do like 27. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, margin left. We actually want to go negative because we want to go to the left. And margin left goes to the right. So we're going to do negative 3 EM and see where that goes. Definitely need to do more than that. So let's try 20. I have to bring it to the right now. So more like 15. Go. But I do want this a little bigger. 2.5 maybe. I keep doing that, guys. I apologize. 1.5 maybe. Oh, that looks really cool. Now if we could just get that into place. Yeah, that's cool. 20. That looks perfect. We just need to move it to the right, like our hair. That looks brilliant. So if we can put a radius on this, a border radius on this, which would be really cool. Like a 0.4 EM. I'm just guessing, guys. So a little rounded there. That's cool. And then we'll actually do a hover for this button. So on hover, we can make it so that the background color turns white and the color of the text turns dark green. I think that would look really cool. Let's test that out. That looks really good, guys. So today we basically started our company home page. It's nothing much right now, but it is a start and it's something that I look forward to doing. We do need to build a logo. We need to come up with a slogan, and we also need to kind of fill this in and fill some content within this page, because this is a very empty. Whoa, would you look at that? That we're gonna have to look into why that is moving with that, because that should not be happening. But that's it, I guess, for this video. Stay tuned. If you guys liked the video, please let me know. If you guys have any comments, any tips, I hope you guys learned something though today. Even giving you guys ideas to do your own. All you gotta do is stop saying and start doing. But that's it for today. Please like and subscribe.